Have you ever stared at a blank canvas, a blank page, or a blank screen, just waiting for inspiration to strike? That feeling of creative block is something every artist, writer, and designer knows all too well. But what if I told you there's a new tool, a new collaborator, that could change the game forever? Today, we're re-diving deep into the world of OpenArt AI and exploring how it's not just a piece of technology, but a revolutionary partner in the creative process. So, what exactly is OpenArt AI? Simply put, it's an artificial intelligence platform designed to generate images from simple text descriptions. You type in a few words, a sentence, or even a detailed paragraph, and within seconds, the AI creates a unique, often stunning visual representation of your idea. Think of it as a magical paintbrush that brings your imagination to life. You could type a majestic lion wearing a crown, sitting on a throne in a futuristic city, and boom, OpenArt will generate multiple interpretations of that concept. But here's the million-dollar question. Does this make things too easy? Is it cheating? Does using AI diminish the value of human creativity? These are valid concerns, and honestly, the answer is a bit more nuanced than a simple yes or no. Instead of thinking of OpenArt as a replacement for human artists, I want you to think of it as a powerful assistant, a co-creator that can break through creative barriers. Let's talk about inspiration. One of the biggest ways OpenArt is impacting creativity is by acting as an endless source of ideas. Imagine you're a concept artist working on a new video game set in a fantasy world. You need ideas for creatures, landscapes, and architecture. Instead of spending hours sketching dozens of rough concepts, you can feed prompts into OpenArt. A bioluminescent forest with floating islands, a crystal golem forged from starlight, an ancient city built inside a giant tree. The AI will instantly produce a gallery of visual starting points. Not all of them will be perfect, but they will spark new directions you might not have considered. It's like having a brainstorming partner who never runs out of ideas, 24/7. This doesn't replace the artist's skill, it augments it. The artist still needs their expertise to refine these initial concepts, to add story, emotion, and polish to make them truly work. Another huge area is efficiency and speed. In many creative industries, time is money. A graphic designer working for a client with a tight deadline can use OpenArt to quickly generate mock-ups and mood boards. Instead of spending a day creating a single concept, they can present the client with 5 or 6 different visual directions in under an hour. This allows for faster feedback, quicker iteration, and ultimately, a more collaborative and satisfying process for both the designer and the client. It frees up the creative professional to focus on the higher-level aspects of their job, strategy, communication, and the final execution, rather than getting bogged down in the initial, time-consuming stages of ideation. And what about accessibility? This is where things get really exciting. For centuries, the ability to create high-quality visual art has been gated by years of training and access to expensive tools. OpenArt and similar AI platforms are democratizing creativity. Someone with a brilliant story in their head but without the traditional drawing skills can now create illustrations for their book. A small business owner can generate unique branding assets without hiring a professional design agency. A teacher can create custom visual aids for their classroom. It empowers countless people who have creative visions but lack the technical means to express them. This doesn't devalue professional artists. It expands the entire creative ecosystem. More people creating means more appreciation for art in general. Let's look at some real-world examples. We are seeing digital artists use OpenArt as a foundational layer for their work. They'll generate an interesting composition or color palette with the AI, then import that image into their software of choice, like Photoshop or Procreate. From there, they paint over it, add details, correct imperfections, and infuse it with their unique personal style. The final piece is a hybrid, a collaboration between human and machine that results in something entirely new. The AI provides the spark, but the artist provides the soul. Filmmakers and animators are also using it for storyboarding and pre-visualization. Describing a scene and having the AI generate a shot list can save an incredible amount of time in pre-production. It helps them visualize the look and feel of their film before a single frame is even shot. It's a tool for rapid prototyping in a field where prototyping is traditionally very expensive and slow. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the ethics and the future. There are ongoing debates about copyright, ownership, and the data these AIs are trained on. These are important conversations we need to have as a society to ensure that this technology is used responsibly and fairly. It is crucial that we develop frameworks that protect original artists while still allowing for this new form of creation to flourish. But fearing the technology and trying to stop it is like trying to hold back the tide. The printing press didn't destroy writing. It made books accessible to everyone. Photography didn't kill painting. It pushed painters to explore new forms of expression like impressionism and abstract art. Similarly, AI isn't the end of human creativity. It's the beginning of a new chapter. The most creative individuals will be the ones who learn to master these new tools. The artist of the future might be someone whose primary skill isn't their brushstroke, but their ability to write incredibly evocative and imaginative prompts. Prompt engineering is becoming an art form in itself. The ability to communicate your vision to the AI with precision and poetry is the new frontier of creative skill. So, how can you start using OpenArt to boost your own creativity? My advice is to just dive in and play. Don't go in with the pressure of creating a masterpiece on your first try. Use it as a sketchbook. Try weird, nonsensical prompts. Combine unexpected ideas. See what the AI comes up with. Use it to visualize a dream you had. Use it to design a character for a story you've been thinking about. The more you experiment, the more you'll understand its strengths and weaknesses, and the better you'll get at guiding it toward your vision. Think of OpenArt not as a create art button, but as a conversation. You give it an idea, it shows you what it thinks, and then you refine your idea based on its response. It's a back and forth dialogue. Sometimes, the most interesting results come from the AI's mistakes or its strange interpretations of your words. These happy accidents can lead you down creative paths you never would have discovered on your own. In conclusion, OpenArt AI isn't a threat to creativity, it's a catalyst. It's a tool that can smash through creative blocks, accelerate workflows, and open up the world of visual expression to more people than ever before. It challenges us to redefine what it means to be an artist and pushes us to collaborate in new and exciting ways. The future isn't about human versus machine, it's about human with machine. It's about augmenting our own incredible imagination with the limitless computational power of AI. The blank canvas is no longer intimidating. It's an invitation to an infinite world of possibilities. What do you think? Have you used OpenArt or other AI image generators? What has your experience been like? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this fascinating topic. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next dive into the future of creativity. See you next time.